In this video, I want to show you how to set up Face ID on your iPhone 16e. Step number one is to find the settings. So tap on settings, and no matter where you are, go back, and this is the main menu. Go down and you should see Face ID in this list. Here we go, Face ID and passcode. Tap on this option, and as you see right now, it's not turned on. You need to tap on Setup Face ID first to enable the other options. So I'll tap here. I will point the camera, the front camera of the iPhone, towards my face, and I'll press Get Started. So right now this is me. Simply have to look up and do a full circle slowly. You can look at the camera from time to time just to make sure that it's registering. As you see, the green part simply means it has registered, and I'm simply doing a very slow circle. And okay, great, my face has been registered. Now next step, it will ask you if you want to use Face ID while wearing a face mask. If you're not gonna wear face mask, okay, select Don't Use Face ID with Mask, and if you want, simply select the first option over here, Use Face ID with Mask. I'll select Don't Use Face ID with Mask. And you're gonna get a green check mark. Press Done, and now it will ask you to create a passcode for when Face ID is not available. Sometimes it's not very reliable. If you're wearing sunglasses, sometimes it doesn't work. And you still want to have access to your iPhone, right? Well, simply create a passcode over here that when Face ID is not available, you can simply enter the passcode instead and have access to your iPhone. I have created a very easy one, but obviously create a more difficult passcode. Once you have finished doing this, all these options will be turned on, but it's up to you to turn them off if you desire. So do you want to use Face ID to unlock your iPhone? Most people will want this feature, so you can leave this on. Do you want Face ID for iTunes or App Store? So every time you purchase an app, do you want to validate that purchase with your Face ID? So let's say your children cannot purchase things if you're not present. Well, you can leave this on if you want this. Contactless payment is if you have an Apple wallet, a credit card in it, and when you're paying at the store, do you want when you bring your phone to the receiver, confirm with your Face ID? In this case, you can press. You can leave it the way it is if you want this feature. And finally, password autofill. This is when you're browsing the internet. Do you want, when your passwords are saved in your iPhone, to fill them up automatically using Face ID so you don't have to type them? If you want this feature, again, leave this on. And you have over here, set up alternate appearance. So if you're somebody that, I don't know, likes to wear a lot of makeup sometimes, and sometimes you don't wear any makeup and your face changes drastically, you can set up another appearance that you have. So by clicking over here, put your makeup on and register your second face, if we can name it this way. When you're done and you don't want Face ID anymore for any reasons, you can also select Reset Face ID and everything will be deleted, and you'll have to set it up again the way we just did it a few seconds ago. Anyway, this is about it. I hope my video was helpful. If so, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.